tell you the story. I've told this story so often, and people kind of look at me incredulous. Well, how did this happen? Fran and I went to Hacienda del Sol, it's one of our favorite places, right, for our anniversary. And we had a great meal there. Sat there at the little window, looking out over the valley. And so when it came to ordering wine, we looked at a couple of types of wine, and there was Rombauer, which, you know, they don't drink anything but Rombauer.
Oh, no, that's not fair.
And there was also Stag's Leap. And we thought, well, Stag's Leap is probably $20, $30 less than Rombauer at that time. None of this changed. So we said, okay, Stag's Leap. So the waiter went off to get the bottle, and he came back, and he said, you know, we don't have Stag's Leap. I think it's been discontinued or whatever, it's not there. So we said, okay, then the Rombauer. So we left that night very happy. The next morning, this guy called me, and he said, I'm so sorry about last night. And I said, sorry about last night? And he said, yeah, we have Stag's Leap. I don't know why the guy couldn't find it. We got a lot of Stag's Leap. And he says, the director of food services who lives in Catalina, from Hacienda del Sol, will deliver you a bottle of Stag's Leap. So the next day, here the man shows up, hands me this bottle of wine as a gift to us.
Wow.
So we still have it.
Good for you.
So we now know what to pull when we go.
That's right.
The other little piece to it was, Rombauer was way more money than Stag's Leap.
Yes.
And I said to the guy, I said, how come it's so much more? And he said, because it was bought out by Gallo. And they've taken the Rombauer now and just up the price. So, yeah. So you can't always get it at Casa Gerlach. I mean, Gerlach anymore.
You can. Well, I think you can.
Okay. Anyway.
Of course. Well, I mean, that's how it all started. What was that, over a couple months ago?
Yeah.
And then they asked me, like, are you interested in doing any of these wine dinners? I mean, at the end, that's what really got the connection built. And I was like, of course, I would love to do something like this. I do these monthly. I love the idea of people focusing on the culmination of cuisine and wine together. You know, it's beautiful to me. It's an art. It's something that's living. It's changing. So the second they mentioned that, I'm like, these are people I definitely want to be in touch with. I definitely want to have this connection. They understand the true passion and what I actually wake up every morning and I do for a living. You know, it's what I enjoy. So of course it wasn't an issue to me. It's like, I still want to connect with those people that sent them a bottle of the Stag's Leap that the server couldn't find at the moment. And by the way, I do have training for all the servers, but he was new, you know, so it is what it is. And then when they sent me the list, I'm like, oh, I love this idea. So when they said we want to do an old world, new world thing, and I'm like, I've been wanting to do this forever. I like the expression between old world and new world. So the second they sent this to me, I was like, yes, I'm on board. Let's really South America that's still considered New World, even though like there's areas of South America that have been producing wine just as long as anywhere in the in Europe. Nonetheless, I tell them, I'm like, first things you look for, the old world loves to age, so they love high acid. They don't need big alcohol in your face. So these are stuff that takes time. Just like a good wine, it takes some time to fully express itself, and I love the expression. So in my mind, I was like, if you could have a pairing of old world, new world, and show off the food styles as well, I think that's the beauty of a wine. I have 2 bottles each of everything. Right. Alessante, everybody. To your health. Alessante. Cheers. I think that we should start the day on a little soccer.
We do a lot.
I love Richard. Yeah, definitely Patrick. Same here. And you'll get better quality wines out of Washington than Napa, in my opinion. Some of them for a quarter of the price. I think Napa's great. I think it's overrated. I think there's amazing wine. It's beautiful to walk. It's like a spa day for wines in Napa. Washington's a little bit more intense, a little bit more aggressive. fruits, a lot of reds. Moscato d'Asti comes from Piemonte. Then one state over, you have Lombardy. Lombardy does beautiful styles of wine, but they're known for like their fashion. That's where Milan is located.
They're known for what?
Fashion.
Oh,
So
fashion.
Milan, everything's expensive in Lombardy. You know?
Lombardy.
Lombardy, yeah.
The
So
name
it's
is
Milan.
Lombardy.
It's fancy. They do Franco Torta and Lombardy. That's the champagne of Italy. Then you go over one and you're looking at Veneto and Alto Adige. So Alto Adige is at the top, but Veneto's here. So Veneto is where Venice lies. Syrah. They initially wanted some Syrah to pair well with this, so we went Shiraz. Shiraz is Syrah. It's the same grape. It's just from Australia. This is predominantly McLaren belt, so a little bit southern element of Australia. I always notice a difference in a Shiraz versus a Syrah when it comes to the finish and a blind taste. Specifically McLaren belt. So there's a lot of eucalyptus trees. And you'll get that influence in a Shiraz. And it's kind of minty on the back end. And it's really pleasant. And that's why the mint on the way is like, it's a good combo, you know? It's really, really perfect. YouTube videos, you can look up Molly Duker shake. So you have to shake the wines. So you turn it upside down and you make sure the cap is on. And you give it a soft and gentle shake.
Gentle.
Yeah. So this is actually, and I was like, I would never do this tableside. This is horrible. Why would anybody ever want to do this? But it's actually on YouTube. If you look up Molly Dipper Shake, there's like videos of telling people why it's crucial. Okay, you hear it?
No.
Let me shake it a little more. So it's nitrogen escaping.
Yeah, I can imagine you doing this at a tableside. It would not be good.
It doesn't seem good, but
Oh yeah.
yeah. So you see those bubbles?
Yeah.
So it's it's part of the video. He's like, you want to give it a gentle shake, and he starts like, so I start repeating it. But there's, you hear it. Listen.
Just put them right here.
You hear the crackling? There's like so it's like a foamy crackling.
Mine's bigger than
Yeah. I don't know if you could hear it, but like that nitrogen is escaping. So what the nitrogen does is it helps agitate. That's what he thrives with, and Petit Syrah does have a lot of that influence, a lot of spices. Smaller fruits, a little bit more intricate on their acid content, but still spice driven and rich in dark fruits. But when we're having the Lodi Zinfandel, I was like, yeah, that should be the end. That should be the dessert. It's chocolate and spices. Like, that's the best way to do it. Because to me, I think you need spice at the end of the meal as well. Because what that does is it's nature's thermogenic, so it helps speed up your metabolism. It helps raise your body temperature, so you start like, it's like working out. You know, that's my excuse. And then the theobromine is also another metabolizing agent as well. So yeah, that should be the dessert. You know, like, Zinfandel isn't what it used to be. It's more nuanced now. There's more acid in Zinfandel. Zinfandel was just brambles, jammy, intense.
Go.
That's great.
Yeah, there you go.
Thanks, man.
Yes, please.
There you go. You know, from us in the hills, so that's why we're all here. In this day and age.
I love this. I've been in the service industry for a while, but honestly, it took the pandemic everybody's saying that they were tired of the industry. They were tired of all the elements of it. They wanted to do something else. And I had a lot of friends that just like were negative prior to the pandemic. And you know, it shows what people really want and what you can contribute. We all are here for each other. At the end of the day, it took something like the global pandemic to make me realize that like we're all here for each other at the end of the day. We needed some positivity. We're all stuck watching the news. We're all stuck watching these negative elements of life. And within the past couple of years, to me, it's made me want to like see more, do more, talk to more people, experience more. I get joy out of seeing people smile, seeing people have fun, getting people together. So like I do this not only just for just the element of the experience, but it feeds me. I like this. I enjoy it. Like to me, this isn't a job. It's fun. So without people who enjoy it with